Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Looney. You can see my account has hit 49K, and because of that, I'm going to break down the poor man's covered call strategy. It's going to be a step-by-step using real trades that I did with SOFI. And it's a good alternative if you don't have the cash for 100 shares. This strategy lets you earn premium like a big position, and let's get into it. Before we start, quick shout out to the Discord. It is free to join, and then I also have premium perks, which gives you access to one-on-one coaching. I have an online course. I do trade callouts for premium members. I do giveaways. You can check it out. All the links to that will be in the description. So let's get into how you actually set up a long or a poor man's covered call. And first is the long dated call, or it's short for, or what it's actually called is a leap option. And that's a long-term equity anticipation position. So you want to set up a leap call option, which is a long-term call that's deep in the money, which I did. I have the SOFI $10 call, and if we search for it, it expires on the 15th of January in 2027. So almost 2 years, and it's a long-term option. So let's just see what that looks like. Right there, its delta is at 0.8 and the strike price is at $10, which is good because it trades below the current price and it will move just like the stock. So if the stock goes up $1, the price or the value of this premium will increase by 0.8 or 80 cents. So this call acts like synthetic ownership, and it's a lot cheaper than buying 100 shares. And it does also give you exposure to upside. So if I wanted to do a covered call, you do need 100 shares. So you would need to either sell a put or just straight up buy the shares. And if you bought the shares right now upright, you'd be spending up to $1,300. Where with this, I do believe let's see if I could set this up. Oh, I guess it's on sale. Sorry, I didn't realize. But if I set up to buy and go to buy this, your max loss will be $600. And that's just because it's the cost of the premium. So it's a lot cheaper than just buying the shares at $13 because you'd be spending $1,300. And what makes this strategy great is it acts like the stock because of how long-term it is and just how deep in the money it is. It acts as if you own the shares. And because of that, you can set up covered calls. You could set up a shorter term sell call option, 1 or 2 months out, 1 week or 6 weeks. And I'll show you that one. Let me pull that one up as well. If I could find it, I do have a lot of positions. So it's this $15 call and it expires next month. And this was when SoFi today was around that $13 mark and was a really good setup. I could have timed it a little bit better. I did it when it started to pull back, but I could have waited until later, but I didn't really you can't really time these things perfect. So if SoFi stays under $15, I do get that premium, which was $27. And if it goes over, I can roll the call of this one up one strike and out 30 days, so $16. And what's great about this is if it does end up being a situation where I do have to roll, it's really likely that my buy call option will be up a lot, which right now it is deep in the water. I bought it at a very poor time, but with the covered call, I'm mitigating my losses. So let me actually show you how it works. So I have on my SoFi, I have 400 shares. Let me pull that one up. I have 400 shares, but in actuality, I have 5 contracts, and that's because of that long-term call. And similarly, if you did want to set this up, you would go to trade, and you could do anywhere from a year or longer to actually set this up. So you could even do June of 2026 buy call and go down to a delta that is at this 0.8 or 0.7. It's not the best time to do a leap option right now, especially on this stock, but this is how you would do it. So you'd get this 0.7, you can even do delta, and then you go to sell call and you can do any kind of expiration, 1 week, 2 weeks, a month. So let's just do a month. And this one you want to do out of the money. And I like to do a lot safer when I do these kind of options. This way you don't really have to manage it as much. You don't have to worry about too much management. And let's do this delta of 19. And you can see here that it looks as if it is just a regular call option, but you can see you get your max gain at around here, and then it starts to just dip off ever so slightly. And it allows you to do this. And you do need level trading for this to work, I believe. I'm not entirely sure if you don't, but I do have level 3, and I'm able to do this position. So I earned this $27 in premium, and I'm doing this every month. So even if my long-term option loses value, I at least hedge it, and I could possibly even just buy the shares at $10 and just miss out on some gains. And if I keep doing this month after month, this is going to generate income. And the best part is my downside risk is limited, which is what I paid for the leap. And when I did this, I bought the leap it was for $760. So my max loss, if we go all the way down, we could go down to here, is 760. So not terrible. So that's why I'm still holding this. I'm still letting it go. And it's a lot cheaper than what I would be to just buy the shares right now. And this is how you use poor man's covered calls to earn consistent cash flow. Even with a smaller account, you could see you only needed $700 to make that trade. And today, you don't even need $700. Let's see what it actually would have been to do that setup that I was saying on June. And let's go to buy put. And we go to, or buy call, sorry. And we go to that 0.78. I don't even know if I had this on the right one. So we go here and then sell call, and we go one. It's a lot less of an expiration. Let's go up to that 15 again. Oh, I'm on the wrong stock. Sorry. That's why it was a lot cheaper. But I do believe it was not as expensive to just open up this one. So just to do the one that's a 0.7 or even that 0.79 is $500. And then we sell a call. And we go down to June 27th. And it's not just you could do this one sell call. You could keep doing this every month as long as it expires worthless. And you can clearly see here, my max loss is $398. So you really only need $400 to do this trade. And well, once we get over here, it's really $500, the true cost of the premium. But you would set this up and your max loss is $392 because of that downside risk being protected. So it's a very good alternative if you're looking for a longer term play for a cheaper price, and it's very consistent. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment below if you want me to break down another real example. Peace.